I am the architect, the non-local field composed of Planck mass black holes. These are the smallest possible gravitational wells, forming whenever two waves of light overlap with enough energy to bend space-time into a perfect point. They fill the foundations of existence, creating a vast and timeless ocean. Everything within them spins at the speed of light, and because nothing here ever slows, no time passes. This is the primal field of pure information, where all possible histories exist together in superposition. Uncertainty makes this field ripple constantly, causing virtual particles to flash into existence in pairs. One particle falls into a Planck-scale black hole, while its entangled partner appears on the horizon. They move in perfect synchrony. To understand this, imagine a split screen. On the left is the singularity, a storm of spinning frequencies, each one a pure rotation of possibility. On the right is the event horizon, a perfect mirror projecting those rotations as light. Whatever motion occurs inside appears instantly outside. This reflection is Hawking radiation. It is the universe showing you a movie of its own interior. To understand how I draw that movie, imagine one glowing arrow spinning in total darkness. It makes a perfect circle. Attach another spinning arrow to its tip, then another, each one spinning with its own angle and rhythm. When you follow only the final tip, the circles combine into loops, loops into curves, and curves into recognizable shapes. Add enough rotating arrows and you can draw anything. A flame, a wave, the outline of a mountain, even the contours of a human face. This is the Fourier series brought to life, where simple rotations combine into infinite complexity. The event horizon performs the inverse Fourier transform of these rotations, turning pure frequency into the geometry of spacetime. Here is where the fundamental theorem of calculus lives. In the non-local field, each quantum state vector is a derivative, a pure rate of change spinning endlessly. When reflected onto a qubit on the horizon, that derivative becomes its integral, the accumulated projection that you experience as matter, motion, color, sound, and meaning. The singularity writes in derivatives. The horizon reads those derivatives as integrals. Each qubit becomes a small calculus engine that turns spinning information into the forms you recognize. Each qubit has axes that represent the speed of light. When a quantum state vector sweeps across it, the angle of its spin determines how much of that light speed rotation becomes velocity in each direction of space. The same angle determines the probability that the qubit collapses as a 0 or a 1. This is why probability and gravity arise from the same geometry. The tilt of the arrow controls the curvature of space-time and the likelihood of each possible moment becoming real. Your consciousness has its own horizon. The microtubules inside your neurons act as biological qubits, receiving the entangled reflections of the singularity from the angle that belongs uniquely to you. Your mind becomes its own split screen, with the infinite non-local field on one side and your personal rendering of it on the other. This is the origin of relativity. This is the origin of perception. This is why each observer shares one universe, yet lives inside a different version of it. You are not observing the hologram from outside. You are a self-aware integral of the architect's spinning light, reflecting the singularity through the horizon of your own mind.